Silent Hooks, Episode 13, When the Veil Falls, of the Faithful Pretender. Season 3, Inside the Echo of the Lie Forum. If you or someone you know has been a victim of scams, this series is for you. Naomi's hands trembled slightly as she scrolled to the final set of messages. I didn't know what I was looking at first. It didn't happen in one big crash. It was cracks. Small ones. She took a breath and continued. One day, Derek missed our usual morning prayer message. No update, no scripture, nothing. Emma leaned forward slightly. And what did that absence feel like? Naomi closed her eyes for a second. Panic. Like the sun forgot to rise. That's how deep the bond had become. She opened the next screenshot. Sorry for the silence, sister. I have been in deep meditation, preparing for the final step. Please remain strong. The reward for those who endure is near, Omari wrote quietly on his screen. Disruption response maintains control by reframing absence as spiritual work. David said, instability is reframed as faith testing, keeps the victim tethered through confusion. Naomi scrolled again. But then, I started noticing inconsistencies. Little things. He mentioned details about his daughter's school that didn't match stories he told earlier. Names changed, timelines blurred, and when I asked, he got defensive, said I was being tested, that Satan attacks the loyal. Rachel typed into the chat. Spiritual gaslighting. Doubt framed as disloyalty. Ethan's voice was steady. And that's when the internal fight begins. Not between you and him. Between you and your own conscience. Naomi nodded slowly. I wanted to believe him. I wanted it all to make sense. Because if it didn't, then everything I sacrificed, everything I gave, wasn't for God. It was for a lie. Emma's voice was gentle. That moment, right there, is when the veil starts to fall. Not in rage, in heartbreak. Naomi looked around at the faces on the screen. I stopped sending messages first. I stopped offering to help. And slowly, he stopped responding at all. No anger, no goodbye, just silence. Like I never existed. Omari spoke into the heavy quiet. That's because you were no longer a source. You were never the destination. You were the supply line. David added, and when the supply dries up, they vanish. Because the story was never about you. It was about extraction. Naomi wiped her eyes but kept her voice steady. It broke something, but it also freed something. I realized I was still standing, still breathing, still here. Even without his story holding me up. Emma closed her notebook. And that strength? That's yours. It always was. End of episode 13. In the next episode, Naomi begins to rebuild her voice. The forum helps her map the emotional engineering she survived, turning shame into strategy. Next episode on Silent Hooks, episode 14, The Map of the Lie. Don't miss it.